let's just get straight off into the topic. The topic for today is the impact of social media on boxing. You know, how social media has changed the way boxers promote themselves and interact with fans. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of talk about that. You know, I was reading a report that said as of April of 2024 that a total of 5 billion, people are on social media, which is 5 billion people in the world, which represents 62% of the entire world population are on social media. You know, and says that no other internet platform has larger user traffic right now. So, you know, you're talking about an opportunity to be straight to your consumer now. You don't have to have no middleman. You know what I mean? And that seems to be a good thing for boxers coming up in the world, but it can also mean the decline in some of these companies with boxers being able to position themselves, you know, in such a way. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, you're talking about, you know, social media is closing in on the TV industry.
Closed in. Linear TV is dying.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't watch news on linear TV.
Nobody does. That's what I'm saying. It says, you know, it's more phone users out there now than there's people watching TV. And also, people spend more time on their phones than they spend in front of the TV. People driving down the highway, you see them on their phones. Yeah. You know what I mean? So people spending more time on their phones than the TV. You know what I mean? But as far as boxing is concerned, you know, you've seen a lot of these YouTubers turn into boxers, right? And you know, it became like a thing. It's kind of like taboo to real boxers, real boxing fans. They turn their nose up at it, like the Jake Pauls, the Logan Pauls, and all of them. But you know, if you go back to August of 2018, you know, the YouTube sensation KSI, dude from YouTube, the YouTuber. Where's he at? Matter of fact, is he still trying to? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
he box Floyd.
No, he boxed Logan Paul in a 6-round bout in August of 2018.
We sure he didn't box Floyd also?
I think Logan Paul boxed Floyd.
Logan Paul boxed Floyd, but I think KSI boxed Floyd as well.
You might be right. I don't know.
I
don't follow that stuff a lot, but I know this bout in August of 2018, this is what kind of kicked it off. Even because what you might not know is, or maybe you do know, Logan Paul, I think, did this before his brother, Jake Paul, because that was the first YouTube thing with Logan Paul and KSI. And they said that, you know, a lot of boxing people at the time said it was the death of the sport of boxing. It was a mockery, you know what I mean, to boxing. But they say 1.2 million people tuned in live to that fight. And another 1.6 million tuned into the fight recap. You know what I mean? So that platform, you know, you talking about 2.6 million on the pay-per-view. So this was a huge event. You know what I mean? So,
was it pay-per-view or did they just show it on YouTube?
I think it was pay-per-view. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Okay. I just know that this was. But do you remember?
I don't remember that fight now.
Yeah, but it was the
August 2018.
But it was the beginning of the YouTube thing. You know what I mean? So now Mike Tyson, I got a quote from Mike Tyson I seen on the internet. It said, Mike Tyson said boxing was pretty much a dying sport. UFC was kicking our butts, and now we got these YouTubers boxing with 25 million views. Boxing coming back thanks to these YouTube boxers. So what do you think about that?
I think that I think Mike is wrong. I think that boxing, the problem with boxing is the platform. UFC is essentially top rank. So only thing UFC is top rank. So they not, the UFC is not a league. It's a company. It's a promotional company, just like Bellator. And so what UFC gets is.
But did you get his quote? What he said?
Yeah, but is that? I mean, I don't know.
He said UFC is kicking our butts. He said, but the YouTubers is bringing boxing back. That was pretty much his quote.
I mean,
and you know he's about to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah,
and all of that. So
I don't know that. I don't know that YouTube saved boxing. YouTube may have enhanced boxing. I mean, boxing is cannibalizing itself, as far as that's concerned. But I mean, I can see where Mike is coming from with it. I mean, anything that's good, no such thing as bad publicity. And if you bring more eyes to the sport from that standpoint, then that's a good thing. The thing about it is that it's bringing eyes to that particular YouTuber. That particular YouTuber or YouTubers, their audience does not always translate off into the rest of boxing.
All right, but let's talk about the social media impact of boxing. Let's forget the YouTubers, for example, for a second. I'm just bringing up the YouTubers because...
No, I agree with that as far as social media's impact. Because, I mean, what social media does... Okay, it's simple. The cassette tape killed the 8-track. Mm-hmm. The CD killed the cassette tape. Mm-hmm. And now digital and Napster killed the CD. Capitalism dictates that there's always going to be something that's going to come along and kill something that's steadfast in the industry.
But let's talk about social media impact of boxing. Like, for example, Ryan Garcia. Would Ryan Garcia be getting the big fights that he's gotten if he didn't have 8 million Instagram followers? I mean, because Ryan Garcia has used social media to increase his popularity and be able to sell pay-per-view for his fights.
He only had 2 fights.
I'm just saying, but he leveraged his social media. Would he have been able to do that?
He had 2 fights. One of them sold 1.2 million with Tank, and the other one sold, I think,
listen to the question though.
I heard what you're saying.
Would he have been able to do that without social media?
Hell, I don't know that he did. I don't know so much. I don't know that if he got 12 million Instagram followers. If that was the case, then wouldn't it be 3, 4, 5 million people tuning in as opposed to just 1.2?
Okay, well, let me ask you like this: Do you think that Ryan Garcia, right now, with 12 million social media followers, do you think Ryan Garcia needs Golden Boy Promotions? And if so, what does he need him for?
I ain't finna give Ryan Garcia credit for nothing.
We're not talking about Ryan Garcia.
I am.
Are we gonna talk about him?
Talk about social media. Talk about social media, but don't talk about his ass.
We gonna talk.
I ain't giving his ass no credit.
It ain't about giving him credit.
I don't give a damn. I ain't finna give him not an answer.
Bro, it ain't about giving him credit.
I ain't giving this. You asked me, do he need Golden Boy?
Does he need Golden Boy?
I'm not giving that asshole not 1 scintilla or nothing.
We gonna talk about him.
I ain't finna give him.
We gonna talk about that.
Nothing.
But you ain't gotta give him nothing.
I ain't giving him shit.
Saying.
I ain't giving him no accolade. I ain't giving him no praise. I ain't saying what he do or don't. I ain't giving him nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
If you a boxer signed to Golden Boy, do you need Golden Boy if you got 12 million social media followers?
Golden Boy probably wouldn't sign Big Daddy.
Why wouldn't they sign you? You Big Daddy?
I'm Big Daddy. Golden Boy probably wouldn't sign Big Daddy.
What?
They don't tend to sign people of my ilk.
They got Floyd Schofield.
Okay.
Don't they got Floyd Schofield?
Mm-hmm. How many more they got?
All right.
Your stomach real fat, get it sexy. And you real black, get it sexy. Huh? Get it sexy. Get it sexy.
Bro, chill, bro.
We'll be back.